There's a conceptual confusion at the heart of Hook, it seems to me. What exactly are we saying about childhood here? Does Peter Banning become a better father by being more childlike? By becoming Peter Pan? But isn't that what Hook does? He's letting the son play baseball and stuff. So what gives? I'm not sure, and I don't think the movie is either. I can't help but think that the only time the movie really flies, if you will, is when we get the flashback to the young Peter Pan, and I wonder why we couldn't just have gotten Spielberg's take on the classic Peter Pan story. It could even have been transposed to modern day, a bit like the BFG, which is kind of an unofficial sequel to Hook. I think that's the problem with Hook, much more than the production design, or that it wasn't a musical. I just don't think Spielberg was entirely sure what he wanted to say here. It's easy to detect some form of self-reproach in Spielberg's depiction of Peter Banning, the father who works all the damn time. An even more interesting form of self-reproach comes in the shape of John Hammond, played charmingly by fellow director Richard Attenborough. It's interesting that both Jurassic Park and Hook have complete contempt for lawyers.
I am a lawyer.
Kill the lawyer!
The only one I've got on my side is the blood-sucking lawyer.
Thank you.
But what's Jurassic Park really about, except for being simply an excuse to have dinosaurs in a movie? It's interesting that Spielberg's dinosaur movie takes the shape of an anxious, almost conservative denouncement of technology. The irony is that the film utilizes the most advanced technology available in order to throw doubt on that same technology. The central scene is this one.
This place, I wanted to show them something that wasn't an illusion. Something that was real.
Hammond evidently feels like a fraud, and the dark implication of his lines here is that making the dinosaurs dangerous is the price you have to pay in order to make them
Real.
Most of the problems in Jurassic Park could have been avoided relatively easily, it seems to me, if they had decided to only breed the nice dinosaurs. I mean, just breed these guys and everything's fine. But no, Hammond knows, and Spielberg knows, that the audience wants the T-Rex. In that way, Jurassic Park is a bit conservative and almost cynical in its attitude towards the masses, in a way that I kind of respect. It shows a turn towards something darker in Spielberg, which feels like a natural development. Cinematically, Spielberg manifests the realism of his dinosaurs by a very simple yet extremely effective technique. Always let the CGI characters interact with physical objects. It's the performance of the practical effect that will sell the reality of the digital effect. This is a lesson that most directors still haven't learned about CGI almost 30 years later, and it demonstrates extremely well what it is that makes Spielberg's action just feel a bit extra, you know what I mean?